Hi everyone. So now if you have started with this video, please turn it off and go to the other video so you can start with the first worksheet, which is HLTWHS003. So excuse me, I forgot to have a drink of water. A lot of talking. This video is for the second sheet. I need you to finish at home today in your pajamas or comfy wumpy. HLTWHS005, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so lots of signing at the front. Where it says third party evidence, please leave that. You don't need to worry about that. So we're starting with activity 1A. Okay, basically if you go to chapter 4 part 4.2 in your student guides, that will have all the information you need to answer that question. Okay, on this one, every second page is for me to mark, so every second page looks like this. Please don't let that confuse you. Ignore it. That's where I mark the question. Okay, so now we're up to activity 1B, and there's 6 questions basically on how you can assist in risk assessment. Assessing a risk in your surgery, reporting it, fairly easy because now you have finished your WHS003. You have all the knowledge. Okay, activity 1C. Basically, policies and procedures that you have in your workplace, and who do you report them to if there is a breach of policy and procedure. Moving on. Activity 2B. Okay, so in your workbook there will be a case study. This are questions on case A. So look up, read, highlight what you need to do on activity on case A, and then you can answer those questions about what you would do in that situation. Next page is marking page, then it's 2B, and that's on case study B. So there are 2 case studies, A and B, and they're the questions to answer those. So activity 2C is so easy for you. It's 2 questions on our PPE, our personal protective equipment, and you guys are the full bottle on that. Marking page, then we're up to 2D. So 2D is a self-evaluation on your own WHS knowledge and how you can gain more. Fairly easy. There is no wrong answer because we're asking you what you would do to make sure that you're compliant. Okay, question 3A we're up to. The questions are basically considerations you would take before you do heavy lifting. So before you do the heavy lifting, look at your workbook. It tells you what you need to assess, risk assessment, putting things in place before you go lift something heavy like a heavy box. Okay, easy. Next one. This one you will need to use your workbook, study online, because it's about mechanical aids for lifting. If you choose to take your career into with the elderly in a centre, then you may be required to use some of these to help lift them up, sit them up, etc., etc. Otherwise you may never come across it. So this is something that's not in your knowledge at the moment. It is not in your brain, so you need to do your own research. Again, student guide, workbook, chef's kiss, got everything in it. Okay, 3C. 3C is self-reflection again. More streamlined questions about the pace that you do tasks, the scheduling that you do tasks, so it is done in a safe manner. The questions for the next one is all about posture, repetitive movements, a reflection on your own experience or injuries to do with posture and repetitive movements. The next question is, we're up to 4B now. So it's the next, I think there's 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4 questions. There's a few questions here. They're all split up. Reporting skeletal injuries. How do we report that a mucoskeletal injury may occur, and if it has occurred? Again, to do with posture, repetitive movements, and how they can be eliminated in the workplace. Next one. Again, it's a little bit repetitive. Self-training, recording. How do you make sure that you're up to date with WHS knowledge? Right. The next question is the same sort of vibe with those questions. Then we're moving on to summative assessments, okay? Only a few of these to go. This book is a lot shorter. So here we start with, it looks a bit different. Lots of questions there. If you feel you want more room, you can, excuse me, answer on another page. But basically it's about the human body and damage control, okay? So pretty much leading off of what you've just done in the question and answer. Then we come across some role plays. What I want you to do with the role plays is almost like a little script on how you would handle that, okay? Then we've got things that look like this. We're not doing it. Things that look like, oh no, that's it. So that next page where I put the big cross through, we're not doing it. We're not doing this. And basically that is everything I require from you at home today for HLTWHS005. Okay guys, I will see you next week. Miss you. And remember, next week I expect we are going to all do our presentations from our email. Remember, they have to be as realistic as possible, okay? I was a bit generous with the elderly presentations, but this time you have to have the pamphlets, you have to have the posters, you have to have the costume, you have to have everything required for your talk, and it has to match your lesson plan. Don't also forget, remember, you will need your feedback forms so you can design them however you like, just like the ones I have at the end of the class where you give feedback on how I did on my presentation and lesson, okay? Anyway, any questions, message through. I am on holiday, but I do get them as normal text messages, so if I do have service, I will try and answer you. Otherwise, put a pin in it and talk to me next week. Okay, love you, bye.